Welcome to Altcoin Daily with Bitcoin Gorilla. Today I am here to update you on my last analysis on Yearn.Finance, where I told you that YFI is likely going to see 95k in 2022. So today is 1st January 2022. So happy new year to you. Happy new year to the whole entire crypto community. I am excited to see 2022 and so are you. So today we were going to be discussing YFI, and you can see that since the last analysis, YFI was able to make a move to 39k from that last 18, 19k zone. We got 39k, almost 40k. But the thing is this is we got to that same resistance I talked about in my last analysis. So today I'm going to be updating you. We're going to be drawing the chart from scratch as usual, and if you don't know, I do not use indicators. I draw my chart from scratch, showing you what I'm seeing, and all strategy that you're going to be seeing on the chart is credited to me, Bitcoin Gorilla. And if you want to learn how to trade this chart, how to understand it, how to read with it well, you can come trade live with me in Makaveli Traders. You see, Makaveli Traders is a Bitcoin trading community, is a crypto trading community where we believe that we can use price action to cut down losses in trading crypto. You're not going to experience liquidation anymore. You are not going to FOMO anymore because you're going to be trading live with me, and I share all my entries and my exit. I'm also going to give you 3 months intensive training on Zoom. Meanwhile, I do not use demo account, I use live account. So you're going to be training with your live account because you're going to be earning while training with me. So don't worry, even if you're new, by the end of 3 months, you're going to become a pro in reading price action and trading is successful. Now, my name Bitcoin Gorilla comes from my trading style. I trade 125x, which is the highest leverage, right? So, and 125x comes with a lot of consequences, which means I have a lot of rules that I must obey to successfully ride. And this is why you need to be trained to be able to successfully be able to trade this leverage with me, ride life with me. Now, I have 3 types of membership. I have spot traders membership, I have futures traders membership, and staking membership. Now, let me tell you one thing you must know is that it's a lifetime access. It's a one-time payment for a lifetime access. You do not need to renew. No monthly payment, no yearly payment. All you need to do is an access fee to become a Makaveli trader. Then you're going to be trading with me. You're going to be getting market insights on the go. You're going to be getting coin recommendations. You're going to be getting access to great trading books by great authors free of charge. And you can retake these classes with me at any time. So, see, access is going to be open January 3rd. Access will be opening January 3rd. You can come and learn this strategy that I'm going to be using Wi-Fi. If you like it, you can come and learn. 3rd January, the access will be open. 2 days countdown from today. So, and access will be closing by 27th January because I'll be very busy while still making videos for YouTube at the same time training students at the same time trading. So it's easy for me to trade since I trade with the entire family. I share my entry, I share my exit, and I take everybody along. The good thing is you must be trained so that you'll be able to move with the family and trade with the family. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave the link to the free channel where we share free updates below this video. So remember, there will be a timestamp under this video. You can always fast forward to the technical analysis if you already know the fundamental analysis, because I'll be starting this analysis with fundamental analysis of YFI. So currently YFI is trading at 32,749 point that $49.35. Now, today, the past 24 hours has been good for Wi-Fi, and it has seen a rise of 11% in price, right? So you can see how green today is, right? It's a good day, it's a good 31st December for Wi-Fi, and definitely is likely going to be a good first this January for Wi-Fi. Why do I say so? Well, we're going to look into the price and you're going to see what I'm talking about. But first of all, let's get down to the price. What is the highest price this coin has ever seen? Well, I'll blow your mind to tell you that this is the first coin to outbeat Bitcoin in terms of price. This coin has seen $93,000, 435 um 93,435,000 .53 cents. Now, this happened 8 months ago. This is the highest crypto price has ever hit currently in the whole entire crypto market. This coin is the highest that has beat Bitcoin. But what is the lowest price it has ever gone to? The lowest price was about a year ago, around $739.44, right? But the thing is, that moved to $93,000 has lost about 65%, and that is why it is still trading at $32,000. But I do see something coming. You have to stick by and see why I made a claim that YFI is likely going to this time around beat that $93,000. So if you look closely, let's find out what is YFI. Yearn.Finance is an aggregator service for decentralized finance. When I mean aggregator, it just a lot of all these DeFi's, put them together and help you make money fast from them. Investors using automations to allow them to maximize profit from yield farming. You see, its goal is to simplify the ever expanding DeFi space for investors who are not technically minded. If you are not really good with trading, if you're not really good with all this savvy technical analysis and all this chart, you don't want to worry about all this, but you still want to make money, extra money from your crypto, then this is where Yearn.Finance comes in. Yearn.Finance is saying that you see, you don't need all these technical jargons. You don't wish to interact with all this, so you don't wish to be a serious trader. This is why Yearn.Finance decided that it is out to simplify DeFi investment activities such as yield farming for the broader investor sector. You see, the platform makes a use of various bespoke tools to act as an aggregator for DeFi protocols such as Curve, Compound, AAV, bringing those who stake cryptocurrency the highest possible yield. Now, if you're not into trading and you still want to make good money from your coin, well, the second option you have is going into staking your coin, right? Now, Yearn.Finance is saying that they are here to do what they call yield farming, like farming for you, making you get the best returns from these stakings. So you don't even need to know anything about staking. You don't even need to know the fundamentals of staking, but you just have to. Let me just be honest with you. You have to know the fundamentals of understanding what is impermanent loss if you have to go into staking. That's one of the most important thing about staking. You must understand how impermanent loss work. So if you do get that, then Yearn.Finance can help you maximize the return from your coin, right? By splitting it into different coins that can give you different results, into different pools that can give you different results. You see, new features continue to roll out. This aiming, among other things, to help preserve the long-term value of the platform. Yearn.Finance makes a profit by charging withdrawal fees. Currently 0.5% at the end of September 2020, as well as 5% gas subsidiary fee. Now, this gas fee, due to its governance model, this can technically be changed by censors at any time. Now, by voting, right? At any time. Now, the thing about Yearn.Finance is that Yearn.Finance only has a maximum fixed supply of 30,000 coins. It's one of the smallest supply. Like, see how small the supply of this coin is? It's just 30,000 pieces of this coin. And this coin has a lot of value. This coin helps a lot of people who are not so educated about or technically educated about cryptocurrency to still earn from cryptocurrency by making it easy for them to stake, right? You see, Yearn.Finance, they were no pre-mine. Now, I know of other altcoins when launching, there's always a pre-mine coin that goes into ICOs and all of that. Now, in terms of Finance, there was no pre-mine coin upon launch in July 2020, and the developers did not receive any starting fund. The total supply at the time of launch was zero YFI. You see, since then, the majority of the capped supply has entered circulation, and the success of the token is reflected in its time for it to hit the all time high of about $93,000 in May 2021, making it the first altcoin to outbid Bitcoin in terms of worth of price. It's the first cryptocurrency to become worth more than BTC per unit. You see, users in YFI through providing liquidity, while token holding dictate governance privileges. So let's look at the website and see what the website is. Just a little brief above it. You can see the vote. So when you look at the vote, you see the different altcoins they offer. You can see they have quite a lot of offers here. Sushi USDT is also here. Cov BUSDT is here. A lot of coins are here. Link is here. A lot of coins that you can actually stake and get a lot of return from. Now, there's something they call ion banking. Ion banking is a point whereby you lend your coin out and you get also get opportunities of getting reward from this lending that you give out, right? Ion banking offers a simple way to get exposure to more tokens. Borrow using your crypto as collateral without having to sell. Don't find this If you don't find the right token, just supply them to Ion. If you don't have find the right vote for you, just supply your tokens to Ion banking, and they will just help you automatically find the right one for you. Now, if you want to know more about them, you can go and visit the Yearn.Finance website and get to know more, because right now we're going to focus more on the price and try to break down what this price is saying. Please, if at the background you're hearing a cool, today is 1st of January, and I'm just recording this video exactly at 12 12 a.m. I'm just crossing over because I'm excited. I love my job and I have passion for it, and I just want to spend my time talking about this Wi-Fi because it's going to be one of the top altcoins for 2022. Now, I know that a lot of people are worried. I know 2022 is not going to be all sweet for the crypto community because Bitcoin could bring some downside to some altcoin. Now, not altcoin could go down, some will go down, not all. But I do see Bitcoin having not such a smooth move in 2022. Though to talk about Bitcoin, that would be for another video. So what I'm doing now is, as usual, trying to get my support and resistance. And I always tell you guys, my support and resistance are point where price get to and couldn't move further, and they pause and reverse. This is always found when price is going to the upside. And I also talk about support. I say support are always found when price is falling to the downside, right? They are point where price gets to and price can't fall any longer. Price had no choice but to reverse and change that, either pause for a while or completely change direction. Now that we know what these are, I'm going to go ahead and bring my box. Now, mind you, you're going to see my drawing. Each chart might not look like exactly like it looks like the last time. The reason is I draw my chart from scratch. I always try to make a sense of my chart from the drawing that I do. I don't depend on my last analysis because I believe this market change every day. So whenever I come and I make an analysis, I try to get a fresh drawing for you, and I can likely interpret the drawing exactly the same, or we are likely going to have a separate way of interpreting it depending on the changes that have taken place since the last time we did the analysis. So this is an update to my last analysis, and what I just did now is get my support and resistance, right, of the box that I draw, the Bitcoin Gorilla box. Like I said, if you want to learn how to trade this chart with me, I trade 1 to 5x. I'm a high leverage trader, so this box is what I use, and I have a lot of laws that helps me be able to write confidently like a gorilla, and that is why I'm called Bitcoin Gorilla. So if you're interested in learning, come to Makaveli Traders. Access will be open by the 3rd of January. You can come and join me. So you can see that from my chart here, I have gotten my support and resistance for the bigger box, and I am also doing that. I just got another box that I can see. Why did I pick that box? Because I can see this sideways movement. Yes, there was a break to the upside, but also there was the same thing here. So this is a point where price struggled to actually move, a very congested area where there is some sort of equilibrium between buyers and sellers. So I'm going to also try to find the support and resistance of that area, right? So this is the support and resistance. Now you should always remember that support are demand area and resistance are supply areas, right? So remember that unlike every other market, when it comes to the law of supply and demand, is a bit different from stock and other distance. The reason being that we have what we call total supply, and like every other cryptocurrency, this YFI total supply is 30,000 coin. Nobody's going to wake up and just throw any coin into the market except what is in circulation. We have to keep circulating. And remember, demand will easily rise price. So now that I've gotten the support and resistance area, which is my demand and supply areas, I'm going to try to see if I can get a bias line, right? So I see that in the past there was a clear bias line right here, and you can see that that bias line is exactly I need a two touches, minimum of two touches. So that's 1 2, and this is 3. So that's the previous one. I just want to have it, right? I just want to put it as a sign. Now even if I'm to make a seller's line, I believe I just got a seller's line, right? So okay, now that is not going to work perfectly well for us, but we can say we can do something like this. It will make a little bit more sense. Now this is looking more like a peanut to me. You know what a peanut is? A peanut is a short pause in the market for some time, then the move continues, right? So what I'm seeing here is quite a formation, but I am not going to ignore this particular point. Because why? The seller line that will form it, I don't have the second touch. Remember, for me to get a line, a trend line, I need a minimum of 2 touch. This is just one, and even if I draw it to this point, it's not going to make any sense because they're going to break it easily. So this is why I decided to choose this one, which is 1 2 and 3. So I already have 3 touches, which tells me this line makes more sense than pulling this down. So okay, now that I've got this, I see that yeah, they made it into my support area, demand zone, another support area, demand zone, supply area, resistance, supply, resistance. Now remember, I draw this chart on weekly chart. So let's try to analyze this chart from daily view, and let's see what it looks like. So this is what my chart looks like on daily view. You can see what the chart looks like. So let's interpret this chart together. So it makes a lot of sense looking at this chart from daily view. What does it tell me? We got to a double top, right? This is a double top. What reaction? Back to the next support, nearest support, this point. But me and you know that yeah, they can go back up. They are trying to get back above this line. Remember, they have respected this line in the past. Happy New Year. This is 2022. We just crossed over. This is 12 p.m. sharp, and I'm saying Happy New Year. So you are the first set of people that I'm entering 2022 with, and this video was recorded at exactly 12 p.m. So Happy New Year to you. So you can see that YFI. Oh, Wi-Fi could be our lucky coin for the year. If we're going in with Wi-Fi, then this is our lucky coin for the year. Let's see how it goes. So we see Wi-Fi is likely going to make this move to this point, right? At this point, they have gotten a reaction which they have returned to this point. Now, what point I think I should be covering price to make it easy? We got to 39k range and we pull back to 27k range. Good, because it is the same support in the past that it has respected. Now two things could happen. It's either it goes back up to attack this point, but here is the thing: it has already attacked it previously countless of times, right? So they could likely just get through it. So next we're going to likely see YFI hitting 44k from this current zone where it is now. YFI is going to attack 44k. If these bulls have this lever in them, then expect 54k on YFI. Or they could go like this, right? and like this. So expect YFI to be our starting call for 2022, and we are going to have a move, because when we get here, expect some reaction around 54k to 56k, but the real target, we are going back up to 95k. It's going to take a while, but expect YFI not to actually dull, because as I'm talking to you, it is